Today I'm going to take some inspiration from one of my best friends and fellow YouTubers, and I'm going to reveal to you my 9 sources of income that help me make over $159,000 per month. This does feel a little bit weird. I rarely talk about my income. Usually money is one of those things that are kind of like, ooh, that's touchy, like let's not go there. It makes people feel uncomfortable. It makes some people jealous. It makes some people happy. It makes some people motivated. My goal in sharing this for you is really just to get motivated by the specific different types of sources and really look at them individually and ask yourself, wow, if Kevin can do that, I can do that as well. And that's really what I want you to take away from this video is if he can do it, some immigrant from Germany that in kindergarten used to sit in class going, hey, please hold on a second, I'm sinking, because I had a big, thick German accent and got made fun of through elementary school, middle school, and high school too, then know that you can do this as well. And remember, it's never too late. I'm 27 years old, and if I had to start over today, I'd gladly follow any of the paths I'm about to outline to you. Income source number 1, being a real estate broker. Being a real estate broker has helped me earn over $28,333 per month. In essence, I've made $350,000 this year in real estate commissions. I don't sell really high-end properties. I don't sell $1 million homes. I sell basic 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses, duplexes, triplexes, and I try to help people get started in real estate, whether that's through real estate investing or home ownership. My bread and butter is what I call mom and pop real estate. And I know my median in Southern California might be $580,000, which is twice the national median. The people I work with are the same, whether they're here in Southern California, down in South Florida, where I grew up, or the folks in the Midwest that I meet when I tour for my YouTube videos. The reason I share that particular backstory is because I started in real estate sales at 18 years old with 0 experience and 0 knowledge. By 2015, 4 years ago, I'm 27 now, I was making over $600,000 a year by myself just doing real estate transactions because there is such a need, such a demand for people who need help from real estate agents who are actually interested in helping people make money. See, a lot of people, they'll ask me, hey Kevin, should I become a lender or should I become a real estate agent? Unfortunately, in today's kind of environment, lenders get replaced by the next lowest interest rate. Good real estate agents are irreplaceable. They'll always have a job. That's why when I started in the business, I wrapped my Prius with the slogan, Meet Kevin, the trademarked no pressure agent. And when I wrapped my Tesla, I added the newly trademarked slogan, providing more. See, one of the things that I've learned in the real estate industry is a lot of people try to provide less value and see, hey, how much money can they make while just doing the bare minimum for their clients. Well, interestingly, when you provide more, the amount of additional repeat and referral business you get is amazing. And because of that, in 2019, I've spent 0 advertising my real estate sales business and still made over $28,000 per month. That attitude has also helped me earn and maintain the #1 spot for top real estate agent in the county of Ventura on Yelp. You can check out the reviews yourself. Make sure to see the filtered reviews as well. Now, out of my passion for real estate sales came YouTube.
Right on my own, I want you to cry when I'm gone. This time I will fight it alone. I'll be alright when I'm gone. Oh yeah. I know it's all goodbye. You fall and last in line.
No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas time.
See, I've been making YouTube videos since 2010, but I mostly started making YouTube videos to have a way to embed little characteristics or little glimpses into Meet Kevin on my website. like me cleaning windows or being bored at an open house or passing out and distributing pumpkins to my farm in real estate, which is where you go knock on doors. Well, it wasn't until late 2017, early 2018 that YouTube started gaining some traction when I made a video about my best friend, Graham Stephan. He was talking about real estate, and I had been following him since about mid to early 2017, and I thought, you know, he shares this advice. Why don't I share some advice as well? Because I disagree with some of the things he's saying, but I agree with a lot of what he's saying. So I made a video, and that's what launched my YouTube career. Graham is also the reason that I turned on ads on my channel. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be able to report my second source of revenue. YouTube ad revenue. My YouTube ad revenue is my second source of income and makes me over $31,000 per month. That's solely from those little annoying 4-second ads, or those ads that you don't see if you finally bought YouTube Premium. Anyway, my goal on this channel is really just to share everything that I can about my experiences related to investing, making money, news that makes you money, and, well, investing in real estate. I've also taken a very unique approach on my channel because I'm not afraid to say things that are unpopular. Unfortunately, sometimes that means I get in trouble, sometimes that means I get a lot of dislikes and unsubs, but one thing you can always rely on me for is I'm not just gonna read a textbook and regurgitate some crap to you about what you should be doing. I'm going to show you what I'm doing and what's working for me instead, and hope that you get inspired by that as well. So if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to follow me on Instagram as well, and you can watch me shoot some Nerf guns with Jack. Obviously, I talk real estate on there as well. Now, while I post pretty much daily on YouTube, my third source of revenue is very well passive, and that is real estate referrals. See, back in 2015, when I made over $600,000 by myself, I was stressed to the max. 2015 was the year my first son was born, and I vowed to myself that I would never work that hard again. The level of stress and chest pain that I felt in 2015 was extremely unhealthy, and I never wanted to go back to that. Unfortunately, that led me to creating multiple new companies and divisions as part of my real estate company, like a licensed construction company to help do licensed handyman repairs. And at one point throughout 2017 and 18, I had anywhere between 12 to 18 employees working for me, from the real estate team to the construction team to the media team, you name it. Let's just say when payday came around, everyone else was jumping up and down. I wasn't. Now, this feels really weird to say, but I'm gonna come out and say it. Today, I have absolutely no employees. So when I respond to an Instagram DM, an email where somebody's got questions about my courses, or I make and edit a YouTube video, what you're getting is my effort. And I'm really happy to say that my income has exploded. But not only has my income exploded, my ability to launch new company ideas and actually dedicate time and money to them is much more open and available. And I'm secretly working on some side projects that I'm really optimistic about launching and sharing with everybody out on YouTube and Instagram and social media when the time is right, so stay tuned. So, real estate referrals, here's how that works. When I get a contact from somebody that's interested in using me as a real estate agent to help them buy or sell something, and I'm in a place where I don't feel like I can be that no pressure agent, I don't feel like I can provide them more value and really give them the attention they deserve, then I refer them to 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 real estate agents that I work with in the local area that I know and trust, who will be able to give that client the attention they deserve. When I place a client with another real estate agent, I passively get a portion of that real estate commission once that transaction closes. So I have absolutely no work, no employee to manage, no liability, nothing. I literally have a lead that comes in, and I'm able to talk to them about what it is they need, and when they close a transaction, I get a share of that. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of real estate referrals, and I always tell my clients, hey, I'm gonna refer you, there's a referral fee involved, you don't have to use this person, use them if you'd like, and if you have questions throughout your transaction, if you do end up using the person I referred you to, feel free to call me. I'll give you advice because I don't want people to think that I'm making money doing nothing. And I do have clients that will call me and say, hey Kevin, yeah, I'm using so-and-so that you referred, things are going great, but we wanted to run this by you and get a second opinion. And I'm more than happy to do that because I never feel like I should be making money without working. I don't know, it just rubs me kind of the wrong way sometimes. I don't know. So that's my third source of income. Now let's talk about the next one, and this is a big one. Now my fourth source of revenue is, well, my courses. You might hear me pitch these in my YouTube videos because, yes, the courses do make me money. So I do pitch them because I want to continue providing you value. So when you hear me say, hey, make sure to check out the courses linked below, know that I'm basically sponsoring my own videos. And I'm really grateful to say that when I pull up the revenue for November, which I'm gonna talk about that, my revenue is $45,000 from selling online programs. Now, the biggest hit in November, I have to say, has been the do-it-yourself property management course. My most popular course has always been my real estate investing course, which comes with private live streams where I analyze your deals for you. It's a bargain for what you get. You can see testimonials on Instagram. Now, I really wish I could call these courses passive income, but because I'm constantly responding to questions in our private chat group, adding content, and conducting our twice-weekly private live streams in the investing course and the agent course, I probably spend somewhere between 15 to 25 hours per week on these courses. That's on top of everything else. And my goal is to basically give you a downloadable version of my real estate brain and my 10 years of experience working and investing in real estate and helping people buy and sell real estate. That's by far the most popular. On top of that, I have a course for real estate agents, and most real estate agents love the real estate agent course so much, they end up getting the real estate investing course, and that is something I do recommend because I always say, hey, if you know how to make other people money, you'll always know how to sell real estate and you'll always be able to grow your business. But I promise you, there's more in the sales course than just that line. Now, I'm excited to say that the property management course led to a big boost in course sales because we just announced the pre-sale for the property management course. Property management course will actually be a collaboration between myself, my wife who's been doing property management for 10 years, and my mother-in-law who's been doing property management for 35 years. We're going to be shutting down 2 rental properties and partially using them as our set to walk you through exactly how to manage real estate so that you can increase your essentially passive income once you get everything up and running the way we do. So here's a screen grab for the revenue for November. You can see things go up and down. I was always very excited if I sold 2 courses in a day. That was usually like an extra boost of somewhere around $400 to $500 in revenue. And it's a lot of work doing the live streams twice a week and recording all the lectures. I always try to put out more and more content as well, so I keep this stuff up to date. But this property management course has a lot of people very excited, and I'm excited as well. Oh, and check for that coupon code down below. Now, some people don't learn well online, so I decided to do seminars and do in-person real estate investing crash course events where I take one day, somewhere around 7 to 8 hours, and try to not only give you the best possible primer in that time frame, but also answer all questions that I get thrown. And I love interacting with all of you in person. These events have been really fun, from New York to Chicago, Seattle, Austin. I just left the Fairmont in San Francisco, which was an absolutely unbelievable venue. And the next, and at least for the time being, last seminar, mark your calendar, will be Vegas at the Bellagio Hotel and Casino. Mark this date down because the date itself is epic. 2/20/20 2020. So if at all you're interested in investing in real estate, consider coming to that. So let me break down the revenue for that. Keep in mind, my event will be the day before, yes, Grant Cardone's 10X Growth Conference. And if you want to come with a friend or family member, make sure to email me at kevin@meetkevin.com for a bundle coupon. So over all the events that I've done this year, I've grossed about $80,000. The problem with these events is they're expensive to put on. So I've probably, across all of the events, net somewhere around $40,000. That makes for an income of $3,300 a month from meeting you folks in person and traveling to all of the various different destinations. Now I understand why when people call the 10X Growth Conference a sell fest, where you go to the conference, you pay your admission ticket, but everybody's trying to sell you another program. This is why they're a sell fest, because selling you stuff at the conferences is where the actual profit is made. Unfortunately, I took the approach of promising everybody that I would not sell you anything at my events. And I don't. There's no back table. When the event is done, I say thank you, and it's over. Probably a mistake, but oh well. The next source of revenue is probably my absolute favorite source of revenue, and that's because while all of the other sources of revenue I am going to talk about or have talked about already get taxed, this one doesn't get taxed. Now, I didn't make any adjustments to the numbers, still just gonna give you the numbers straight as if they're gonna get taxed like everything else, but this money, I never plan to pay taxes on. And this is what I call my wedge money. This year, I bought 3 properties, one for $450,000, one for $465,000, and one for $650,000. Each of those properties increased my net worth above and beyond whatever the repairs cost and the purchase price, increased my net worth just by buying the deal by at least $100,000, one of them by $130,000, and one by $120,000. So that means with buying 3 properties, my net worth, not considering moving around down payment or fix up money and everything, all that stuff considered, my actual net worth went up by $350,000 by buying 3 below market value deals in 2019. Yes, that is exactly what I teach you how to do in the real estate investing course, which is linked below. But what makes me so super excited about that $350,000 is I don't have to show that on my taxes, because if I ever go to sell these properties, I'll do a 1031 exchange, and then we'll take advantage of some other tax loopholes to make sure I never, ever have to pay taxes on this money. I was kind of thinking about making a separate video about those properties and kind of walking you through each of those deals. Not sure if I should just do like one video on each of those properties or like a combined video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I read every single comment that gets posted, and I try to respond to as many of you as I can. But remember, since it's only me, my top priority for responding to people are, of course, yes, the course members. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but that's only fair. Now, my next source of revenue comes from my tenants paying down my loans on my properties for me. I'm not including any kind of speculative appreciation or any wedge consideration in this. So let me separate it out wedge already. So there's no appreciation in this. This is just literally every single month, rent comes in, expenses go out, and when I look at what's left, I've got something called cash flow, which is beautiful, passive income, and principal paydown, which cash flow might be passive income. Principal paydown is a passive wealth income. My net worth goes up every single month thanks to other people paying off my debts for me every single month. When I get my mortgage statement, I jump up and down because it means on all of the properties that I own, my net worth is going ding, 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 ding. So I love the mortgage statement time. When I add up my principal paydown and my cash flow, I get an additional income of $13,000 per month. Now, some of you might know that I'm currently actively looking for more property to buy. In fact, my goal is to buy 1 to 3 properties realistically over the next 4 to 6 months, though I personally hope within the next like 1 to 2 months. I'm ready to go, let's go. And that's mostly because I put my money where my mouth is. If I say I think the market is going up, I'm put my money there. If I think Tesla's a good stock, I put my money on it. If I think Target is a good stock, I put my money on it. And these are things that not only have I done and talked about on my channel or Instagram, but the things that I actually do. I don't just make YouTube videos to try to make videos. I actually do what I share in my videos. And again, I hope that really inspires you. But in the meantime, when I'm not able to find a deal yet, or I'm not ready to pull the trigger on something, I leave my money generally sitting in a Wealthfront savings account. No, not sponsored, don't care if you use my referral link to Wealthfront, it really doesn't matter. So many people have already used the Wealthfront referral link that I have zero to gain from more referrals. I'll never keep that much money invested with Wealthfront. But anyway, from investing in stocks like Target and leaving cash at Wealthfront, I receive dividend payments from the money that I invest in stocks, and I receive interest from my Wealthfront high yield savings account. This works out to an additional income of about $1,000 per month. Now, I've partially thought about doing away with these other links. I'm not sure if anybody actually cares about this stuff, but I do leave links down below for things like the life insurance I use, the equipment that I use in my office through an Amazon shop that you can look at. I leave a link for Robinhood so you can get a free stock if you want to sign up for the Robinhood platform. And overall, these sort of affiliate links make me somewhere around $500 per month. Now, I know that's really small relative to everything else, but honestly, $500 per month is like our grocery bill, which is kind of cool that just having links in the description pays for our food for not just Lauren and myself, but for our 2 children who eat like crazy. Now, I have to say, I'm actually shocked that I made it this far in this. I thought for sure that once I got to like income source number 2, I would just can this video and not make this. But obviously, if you're seeing this, I decided to post this video, and I still kind of feel nervous about it because I don't want people to get the wrong impression of me that, oh wow, Kevin makes this much income, now he's not relatable or whatever. I really don't want people to feel jealous or envious about this. If anything, you should look at these different sources. I mean, think to yourself, what? $30,000 a month from real estate sales? You could do that as well. $31,000 a month from YouTube ads, just sharing my perspective and my opinion and, you know, doing the crazy things that I do on YouTube because it's fun. Buying Wedge deals, below market transactions, and building that cash flow, that residual income. All of the things here should be an inspiration to you, and I really hope they are. I'm curious to know what kind of feedback you have for me, though. Let me know in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram, and well, until next time. Oh, and one more thing. A huge, huge thank you. I could not be in this position and provide what I can now for my children and my wife if it weren't for you. Thank you so much.